What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2 and my Hardcore Mystics Only playthrough. We are at day 10, y'all, and that one is a huge one. Generic Tower Shard, guaranteed to be Destruction, Defense Rate, Deadly Strikes, or Fortification. We don't want Fortification. Anything else would be glorious, though. Let's check it out and see what we get here. Destruction, very nice. So we already have one destruction shard, so that is a nice second addition. We definitely want to upgrade that one as well. We got just enough cash money saved up to get that done, and I think we're going to throw that on the Serpent's Coils just to get a little bit more damage out of them. But anyway, we are making our way into the Dragonfall Adventurer quest line, so we need to go through those various adventure maps, all 12 of them. That's going to give us 1,500 Defender medals and a Destruction Shard, along with a little bit of gold. We also got our pet going now, too. But, of course, we need to get leveled up on that guy. So, let's hop on in and get adventure mode started here. So, off we go to the Forgotten Ruins. Alright, and here we go. So we've got 900 DU to work with on this one. As always, I think it's all about the flyers. It, in a lot of cases, is always all about the flyers. In the early stages of the game, for sure. Now, we got a nice power gain, though, with our newfound shards here. And we are going to be taking advantage of those. Let's throw a few Serpent's Coils up front. I think we're going to manually kill the flyers, but let's throw an obelisk down. Actually, let's throw an obelisk down over here. We'll throw it, like, right there. How do we want to do this lane? I mean, I want to kind of spawn camp them. Let's go like that, and we'll just throw, we'll throw a few snakes in the middle. I almost wish I would have got a Deadly Strike Shard, as I do feel like a Deadly Strike Shard would go a long way. We'll throw a couple of Serpent's Coils in, on each side? Let's go something like that. We'll have to see how it goes. I think I want to try to manage or maintain in the middle as much as possible. Here, which choke do we want to use? I mean, the obvious choke to use is like here. That way we get a little bit of line of sight. But on the same note, we don't have great range on things yet. I tell you what, let's just go with it like, say right there. Sorry, y'all. Allergies are driving me absolutely insane today. Let's throw a few Serpent's Coils over there. And we got a lot of DU left. What we can do is get a little flyer defense in, I guess. We'll throw like a Sand Viper there. We can throw a Sand Viper in, say like that as well. If nothing else, it will at least be a dive bomb target. And then not a whole lot left. So let's just, or not a whole lot needed left, I think. So let's just throw in some sand traps. And make sure we are good and CC'd here. Let's just let it fly and see how it goes here. And we've got a little DD2 stuff going on here. Yeah, see, the stun works, but the slow is not going to do anything for us. I'm not really sure what happened, but like a couple, like I never have had problems in 10 years with the frame rate dropping down, getting all crazy or anything. But so the last couple of updates, every now and then there's just a massive bog down in the frame rate, or like, you know, freezes, crashes, etc. I don't have a supercomputer, of course, but I do have a decent enough machine where it should not have any issue running an 11-year-old game. So, yeah, it's just one of those things. Once, it seems like it's usually only once a map. And once it gets past that point, there's not really a huge issue. All right, what do we got down below? This wall's taking a beating. These guys getting handled. Yeah, they're getting handled enough. I'm very, very excited to get my first Gobu or Melee Boom in the mix here. I feel like it's going to be a big, big impact for me. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Well, let's see. Let's just slap some upgrades around here. Mainly on the lanes I'd like to not pay too much attention to the outside lanes and just focus on that big middle lane here. So we'll get all the upgrades in on those. And then we'll just dump what's left up here. Yeah, we had a little damage on that one. We'll get the old orc street fight going over there. Taking a little damage there, but nothing too terrible. To take one for the team there. I was afraid that kobold was going to run by. We got an ogre coming out down in the very bottom, but of course that's going to take about 7 years to get here. Actually, it's here now. Got it burned out nicely. Just gonna throw repairs on these. What, looks like we got range mobs. Oh, we got a mage down here. Alright, mage down. So, alright, we didn't take any more damage there. Let's see what we can do up front here. All right, let's let it fly. Don't want to lose anything to these kobolds. There's quite a few of them, though. How are we doing everywhere else? That is all going smooth down below. Well, we got a plaguing hawk down below, and then it looks like we got a stone wolf here in the middle. All right, stone wolf down. Plaguing hawk is... Where's he at? Oh, he's at the wall now. He's going to cleave into those snakes, so let's just get him down quickly. Yeah, they took a lot of damage. Get another call to madness out there. Looks like it was just that one on the corner that took the most damage. Nope, that was weird. A little bit of an invisible mob there. Very, very strange. Strange running here today. Alright, let's throw a couple more upgrades on those walls since they're taking so much damage. And let's go full ham on our obelisk and let it really, really shine. Now, of course, with that in mind, if I had a defense rate and destruction on it, that obelisk could be putting in some heavy-duty work. I'm stuck on a rock. Flyers on the push. Our dagger throw is pretty much one tap in the flyers, which is kind of nice. Got a big old build up down below again. Slekelion this time. Get a call to madness in there. We got Slekelion and a Malthius. Malthius is going to just sit in that spawn for about a month, I think, right? Or no? Coming on out. The Slekelion will have to deal with at the beginning of next wave. Ooh, we had a flyer sneak past. I need Malthius to come out just a little bit further. Too much cleave damage over here. Our Vipers got destroyed. Maybe we'll play around with a little different placement on those. Oh, it was Slekelion, wasn't it? Did Slekelion make it that far out while I was waiting on Malthius? I think so. Yeah, Malthius is just not wanting to come out of there. We're going to have to just get on him ourselves there. Alright, so we need to do a little bit of patch-up work down here. Let's go back a little bit further, and then let's actually come up here, and we'll place one kind of like that. A couple of upgrades there. Try to get a little bit of upfront damage in. Let's go ahead and let it fly. We are going to have to kill Slekelion here. There we go. Good stuff there. We got some legendary gloves dropping. That is fine loot. And let's just get back into the middle of the operation. Oh, we lost a Viper. Oh, due to the Pierce here. Just get these javelin throwers out of the way. All right, now we should be good up until the bosses. We got another Stone Wolf down. Where's that? That's going to be down below. Oh, man, I just invited that Ogre Slam in. All right, the captain is causing problems. So is the wolf. The captain's down. Man, we were losing stuff like crazy here. Actually, I guess it wasn't that bad. It seemed worse than it was. All these mages in the back are not helping things out, that's for sure. We get a Dark Torment to drop in there. That would help clear that mess out. But it is exactly that. It is just a mess back there in this main center lane. I need to get through to the mages. There we go. That should ease the tension quite a bit. And now all we're really missing is some range. You know, a little range is going to go a real long way for us. Get these Vipers reaching out there a little bit. We got a legendary victory chest. Let's see if we are going to get blessed with a relic. Hopefully a medallion here. Well, we got a water servo one. That will no doubt be a big upgrade. And then we got a bunch of shards. Let's head on out to Tavern and check out all the loot here. All right, and here we go. Let's check out all the hotness. That's going to be a big upgrade. 2,300. Yeah, that's a nice upgrade for our Vipers there. We got some shards here. Drenching Strikes. I mean, that's not a hot item, but it is a usable shard. Support Magic Specialist is not going to do anything for me. And Concussive Shock is not going to do anything for me either. But we did get some decent pieces besides that. We got a single chip and a power chip. I mean, that's another 600 hero damage on that one piece. So that is definitely a nice upgrade. We got a hero damage piece here, but it's got ability power, but it is a big ability power upgrade. So let's go ahead and use that one as well. And what else do we have? Nice little ability power upgrade there. There is that Gobu Boom. Let's get that Gobu Boom on the Serpent's Coils. Let's throw that hardened on the Obelisk. And then what else do we have? Let's just throw that one on the Snaking Sand. So we got a few nice upgrades there. Definitely making a little bit of progress. And the further we go, the easier and easier this should run here. So the more shards we get, of course, the better off we're going to be. The next big thing would be Deadly Strikes. Destruction, Defense Rate, and Deadly Strikes, of course, are just the power trio until you get some more advanced endgame setups. And that is what we are looking for. So Deadly Strikes is up next. And what? We've got another potential shard coming up here. And it's still 2 days away. We've got a Chaos 4 shard, which that one, of course, could be defense rate, which would be quite nice for sure. But anyway, there we go, y'all. That will get it for today. So dipping into adventure mode, and we'll see how this progresses along. But thanks a ton for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time around. Take it easy.